Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I am here doing the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus video, clearing space. I have a few announcements I want to make. I'm not going to go as in depth as I did with the first 6 that I made yesterday. And the reason for that is I finally went in and revamped the description box below. I made, hopefully, the instructions much easier to follow for people who want to book a reading with me. Sorry, my glasses are dark. I just stepped outside for a minute and the sun darkened them. However, so if you want to book your own personal private reading, guys, everything you need to do that is listed in the description box below. My email was blown up with tons of people wanting readings, and it was a hot mess. I had like 10 different requests from the same person because they didn't understand what the pricing was or they didn't understand how to book. And so hopefully the description box is now understandable. I'm not the best, at electronic stuff. So for now, this is the way we're doing, and it's all in the description box below. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can donate a deck or a crystal, anything from Amazon. I have an Amazon wish list, but whatever you think would be helpful on the channel, you can donate it and I'll use it right here live. And I also give a free, like 15-20 minute reading, recorded video to anybody that donates a deck or a crystal or some kind of a divination tool. So that's also located below if you want to donate a little bit of a tip or money for coffee or whatever. It's all down there. Please bear with me. I am a little seasonal allergy gooberish this morning, okay? So I think that's all I have to announce, right? Spirit, am I forgetting anything? Book a reading. I don't remember if there's anything else or not. Sorry, guys. Yesterday I made 6 videos and I knew everything I wanted to say. Today I'm just like, whatever. So we're just going to get down to your reading. I'm going to pull you down. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There's 2 energies on the table. I set my intention that one energy is yours, one is the other person's. You get to choose. You know what your energy is, so you'll be able to define what your energy is versus theirs. I'm not going to try to guess who is who. I'm going to get you some advice, some music lyrics from your person's higher self, and some messages also from their higher self. I'm beta testing some decks that I created. And may or may not be able to publish depending on the rights of the music, but I'm hoping to figure that out too. So I guess that's everything, guys. It is or it isn't. Here we go. Come on down. All right. So like I said, we've got 2 energies here. You choose what side of the table you're on. For the month of April, for romance or relationships that are in separation, or you could be in some form of union, but generally people don't watch videos about their love life unless there's some kind of a block or something going on that they need clarity on. So we have the I thought it said farther gate, the farther gate. Bold step forward. So just let me look at the imagery. This is a beautiful deck. Okay, so I'm seeing 2 gates. So this is a rite of passage for whoever is on this side of the table. This is somebody that is moving forward in their life, heading toward the next pass, the next level, the next big energy, right? It's like if you're going through gates, you've made it through one portal, you're heading for the next one. Look at the beautiful sun shining, the lights guiding you. It's a number 55. Fives are about change. 5 and 5 is 10. 10 is the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new one. So I'm seeing whoever's energy on this side of the table in the month of April is leveling up, is being heavily divinely guided on their journey, and they're going to the next level. Possibly when you pass through that gate, right? You're leaving one cycle behind and now you're starting a new one. All right, let's take a look at the other person's energy. Look at this. The crossing, initiation. You guys are mirroring each other. There was a lot of mirroring in yesterday's readings too. So this is a number 9. So this person's one little step behind this person. So you're going to choose which one you are. But this person, here's another portal, guys. There's another portal. And there's a bridge. And bridges to me are, we go across a bridge when we're trying to get from one thing to the other safely, right? So let's take a look at the energies and we'll read further into this as we go. So we have the 8 of Swords. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. Awful. I got my front door open, guys. There's a lot of noise going on. I might have to close it. And my son's playing his video game, so you'll hear him talking in the background. So clarifying the 8 of Swords is this King of Wands. And, oh, look at that. Clarifying the 10 of Pentacles is the Empress. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing, okay, because we have 2 gates, right? I feel like whoever's energy is on this side has been kind of stuck in their stinking thinking. They didn't know where to go. They didn't know how to get there. But they're wanting commitment. They're wanting some form of commitment, or they want to become committed, right? Like, I'm ready to commit. Like here, they were not. They were not ready. They were stuck in stinking thinking. And they couldn't move forward. They couldn't move at all. They felt trapped. But what they want and desire is commitment.
Hey, you didn't feel okay?
The farther gate, bold step forward. This tells me you're not really there yet. The next gate is farther down the path. But it looks like this person is trying to find a way, because we've got the King of Wands clarifying the 8 of Swords. The King of Wands, my creator, right? This is fire energy. This is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with me. It's like I can't form words. Anyhow, this is my creator person, right? The king is he's passionate. He's bold. He takes bold movements, steps forward. He creates a path where there isn't one. He's confident. He's magnetic, right? I think whoever's energy is on this side of the table. See, I'm seeing these 2 people with their backs to each other. Well, actually, this is the way I was seeing it.
You guys can play by yourself.
All right. So if this is you and your person, it's like one person here knows their worth and is not willing to compromise their own happiness or integrity. And the other person is stubborn. I'm hearing stubborn, guys. I know I just said creator, but I'm hearing stubborn. So I feel like whoever is on this side of the gate, this side of the pass, they've been stubborn and overthinking and not willing to commit. And this person is, it's funny how the energies are working. It's almost like this should be over here. But what I'm feeling, I feel 2 different people here. I feel like here's this masculine energy who is stuck in stinking thinking, not knowing how to move forward. And here's this divine feminine energy who is sitting pretty right here underneath all of this, these pentacles, this abundance, this in legacy. I'm hearing legacy. This person knows their value, and they're kind of at odds at the moment. They have their back to each other. So let's take a look at this energy, because it's kind of curious how Spirit's doing this. Let's see what's going on. There's the Emperor. I'll be damned. Right there. Okay. All right, Spirit. They're like, you'll get it, Tracy. Just keep turning them cards over. Okay. So now we have the Emperor on this side with the Moon card. Okay. And clarifying the Emperor is the King of Cups. Clarifying the Moon is the Nine of Pentacles. So now I should just turn all the cards over before I start reading. Because, guys, I don't read cards, I read energy. And so I was trying to read the cards. The truth is, now what I'm feeling is we've got opposites here. We've got divine masculine, divine feminine. If you're not a twin flame or a divine counterpart, I'd be very surprised. I'm just going to say that straight out of the gate. Now that I've got all the energy out here, the person on this side, this is, I feel, the divine feminine energy. And I'm seeing like a cycle. So this person was stuck in stinking thinking because they wanted, I'm hearing, their highest and best life. They want their highest and best life. They want it all. They want the happy family, the children, the garden, the van, the dog, the parents, you know, they want everything. They want the legacy. They want the commitment. I need to clarify this King of Wands, because that's what's throwing me, because it feels like two different energies. So this person over here might have manifested another person. Let's see. Let's just clarify. Spirit, can you clarify the King of Wands for me, please? Clarify the King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands. Clean, clear messages. Yeah. Seven of Swords and Seven of Cups on the bottom. All right, so okay. I feel like this energy over here is the feminine energy. And it's like you've been through this cycle. If this is a twin flame journey, this is like the journey, right? So in the beginning, you felt obsessed with this person. Stinking thinking. The first thing you thought of in the morning, the last thing you thought of at night, and every thought pervaded in between, right? But I think in the past, this person was kind of like a player. But because he's showing up as a king, this is what I think you think of him. And it is fire energy. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Don't have to be, but you could be. Or somebody with fire and water in their chart, because we've got Pisces twice over here. So I think this is what you thought. This is the stinking thinking. Okay, I can't trust him. He's a player, possibly married with that 10 of Pentacles. That's not going to be for everybody. But this has been a journey of self-discovery, of learning your value, of knowing your worth. And it's like you have grown See this bold step forward. You were back here in this part of the journey where you were learning to know your worth, to not be codependent, to not overgive, to not over nurture, to know that you're beautiful and lovable and deserving. And I just think that in your belief system, in your lessons on this journey, you learn to be there for yourself. Like you chose to give yourself this 10 of Pentacles, because this person over here, you believed and might still believe is unreliable, deceptive, and non-committal, kind of like a player. But he is a king. It's like you recognize the fact that he's not a little boy. It's almost like you could make excuses for him if he was showing up as a page or a knight, but he's not. You know that he knows what he was doing, that he was using his attraction and his fire energy. He was not immature. The choices he made, you believe, he made knowingly. And I feel like it's the past, like something this person did to you in the past. You believe they did it knowingly, and it's not like you're saying, oh, we were just kids. He didn't mean it. No, you know, he was not just a child, and he wasn't immature and unknowing, naive. That's the word I'm looking for. He was not naive. Maybe he was, but you didn't see him that way. You saw and remember, I'm not talking gender, I'm talking energy. This is definitely the feminine energy, thinking about the masculine energy. So you've gone through this gate. You have leveled up. You are now sitting in this Empress energy. You know your value, you know your worth, and it looks like you're creating it for yourself. I don't need a man to pay for my bills, to validate me or make me feel worthy or loved. I can create that for myself. But I'm still seeing, even though you're showing up in Empress energy, I'm still seeing the journey that you've been through where you weren't in this energy. You were kind of in the energy of blame, which is a lower vibrational energy. And I think the farther gate is a bold step forward. It's the end of that cycle. It's a 10. 10s are endings, 1s are new beginnings. I think you have learned some kind of a lesson about your value and your worth, and you're no longer blaming this person. You've come to some kind of an acceptance that your journey is your journey and their journey is their journey. And it's really not a journey that the two of you are doing together at the moment. This feels like a surrender, right? Now over here, curiously enough, we have the Emperor and the Moon for the month of April, clarified by the King of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. And this is a portal. It's a number 9. So we have 2 9s on this side of the table. And let's see if I've got my math right. This is an 18, right? 15, 16, 17, 18, which breaks down to a 9. Curious, right? 999. 9s are very, very spiritual numbers. It's the number of creation. And the Emperor is the energy of the divine masculine creator. And so what I'm seeing on this side of the table that you don't even realize or whoever this person is doesn't realize. You're moving forward. You're leveling up. You're going to the next gate. There's another portal waiting for you. More lessons. That's what I'm hearing. More lessons. You might be in your Empress energy, but once you reach that status, then you have a whole new set of lessons, right? On how to maintain that frequency, how it's the adept, how to practice to become adept at this beautiful energy that you have now found, right? But maybe not mastered. Now, over here, we've got this person in their masculine energy, in the divine masculine energy. I don't think you know that. The two of you are mirroring each other. And I'm really seeing heavy Aries and Pisces energy here. So this person, I think the moon represents the fact that they're being secretive. Not in a deceptive way, but in a quiet way. You see, there's a path that leads to this gateway, this portal. There's the portal. And this person has been doing this in the dark. It's almost like they didn't want anybody to know that they were actually on the path. Very guided, by the way. This person's very guided by the moon cycles, is what I'm hearing. Especially if they have Pisces or a heavy water placement. And right now we're in Aries season, so Aries is big energy for a lot of us. So this person, I think, has been on the journey, and I think this person thinks they're not. That's what I think. Then we have this King of Cups clarifying the Emperor. This is mastery of the inner self. This is a masculine energy that is mastering their emotional body. He doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve for everybody to know. But he is a very deep, emotional person. Now, the thing that's getting me here is this energy is in the 10 of Pentacles, right? That's legacy, building a legacy. This divine feminine energy is building a legacy. This divine masculine is trying, like we've got the 9 versus the 10. They're right behind you. They're right there. They're almost at the 10. But it's like Spirit kept the two of you confused about this love because there were lessons that needed to be learned and things that needed to be left behind in both of your lives. And it's almost like Spirit's whispering in your ear, your healing, your forward movement, and then whispering in their ear, their healing, their forward movement. They're trying to become autonomous, whether they're, they could be married, they could be anything, right? 9 of Pentacles is I am taking care of myself now, right? It's with you, or with help, without help, or in spite of, right? This is taking care of business. I make my own money. I don't need anybody to pay my bills. I don't need anybody to provide for me. I am doing what I need to do beautifully, by the way, sitting kind of pretty in my abundance. I think you're both creating separately your own legacies. And I think this person was probably co-creating with somebody else or something else And they're clearing that energy. And I think that's part of why you thought they were a liar, cheater, sneak, because you wanted commitment and they couldn't commit because they weren't free to commit. And I think they're working on that. And you don't even know it. Yesterday, no, not yesterday. Was it yet? No, the day before I did a love reading for the collective. And I talked about the masculine and the feminine being on the same river, one in flow and the other in like a waiting position. And I have to tell you what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing this river, right? And I'm seeing this river. And I think that if you're watching this, you probably resonated with that love reading. These are two people who have overcome and healed a lot in their life. They're moving into their divine energy. They're practicing what they've learned. They're making choices and decisions for the future. They're moving through portals, bridging gaps, leveling up. But I don't think you're in contact. I don't think either one of you know what's going on with the other. There's confusion around this love. And here's a person on the river or lake or whatever. It's like the water for me represents emotions, right? And swords represent lessons and thoughts and clarity and keen and aware. And sometimes it's used to cut away things that don't serve us. That Six of Swords is leaving behind things, belief systems and lessons that we've learned and no longer serve us. Sometimes it's leaving people behind. I'm just going to put this out there. In the month of April, I think that these two people are learning how to master and become adept at the spiritual lessons that they've been learning. And if they can stay in this frequency of the Emperor and the Empress, they are bridging the gap, crossing, initiation, the farther gate. You guys are moving closer and closer to union. And a very, very large cycle has been completed here. You guys are moving to the next level. That's what I'm getting. Let me get you your messages from Spirit, see what they have to say. And then we'll get messages from your person. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And to see you both in Emperor and Empress energy, I think that's exactly what you're doing. I think you're being divinely guided. And somehow, some way, you found the courage within yourself to follow that guidance, to make the effort. Deep knowing. This is intuition, guys. This is listening to your guidance and knowing how to move forward. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, and number 7. We do have a 7 here. Sevens for me are, it's like a pause before the next. It's waiting for guidance on the next thing, right? The next gate, the next crossing. 7 of Pentacles is waiting for harvest. 7 of Swords is deciding to, it's making a decision to move forward, whether it's in integrity or not. It's still a decision. 7 of Cups, trying to make a decision, being confused. 7 of Wands, taking a pause to take a stand on how far you've come. We have you're ready. You guys are ready. You're ready for that next level. You're leveling up. You're ready, ready, ready. This is beautiful energy. Who am I reading for? Virgo. Yeah, I got Virgo in my chart. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. So you're ready and you know it, and it's time to make an effort. This divine feminine, I think, is releasing guilt, blame, victimization, learning to create for herself the stability and abundance and legacy. This divine masculine is mastering his emotions. He's been on the journey doing the dark night of the soul, right? The moon. And I feel like they're leveling up somehow. They're freeing their energy up. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if you think that this person has a third-party situation with this energy here. I don't know if it's true, but it does certainly look like this person needed to separate themselves and go off on their own. Six of Swords. So let's get you messages from your person's higher self, okay? If their ego, or I mean their higher self, not their ego, could tell you something, what would they tell you? We have, I am afraid you have found someone else. And then we have, I don't believe it. Is it really true? See, this person, it could be you, but I feel like it's your person. They had that Seven of Cups, right? Confusion. They've got the moon. That's confusion. They're struggling with faith. I don't believe it. Is it really true? I'm afraid you found someone else. It's fear and it's shadowy. We have, I dream of exploring every inch of you. Bada bing. I'll take that one too. It says, I don't have time to spend on you. I'm investing. My investment is now on me. Selfish or self-absorbed. I don't know that I feel that. I feel like this is a healthy selfishness. I feel like spirits put the two of you in your corners. They're working on this one, they're working on this one, and you're working on yourself individually. And that's what needed to happen to get you ready for this next level. So what songs did they want to bring forth? We have Tell Me Everything Is Gonna Be All Right, Danny's song by Kenny Loggins. I can't think of the tune of that. Because when I hear Everything's Gonna Be All Right, I'm hearing Bob Marley. Every little thing is gonna be all right. But no, this is Danny's song. Look it up, guys. The lyrics might have meaning for you. The next one we have is Marvin Gaye. Let's get it on. And look, we did see that right here with I dream of exploring every inch of you. And I think you know that about this person. That's why they're showing up as the King of Wands with the Seven of Swords. I think you think that they just want sex, or they're just a player, or it's all about the ooh la la, right? So this is, I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. And if you feel like I feel, baby, then come on. Oh, come on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. And then we have, oh, this is a pretty song too. Toni Braxton, Unbreak My Heart. Unbreak my heart. Say you love me again. Undo this hurt that you caused when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. Uncry these tears. I cried so many nights. Unbreak my heart. Go look that up. It's beautiful. Actually, I've cried to that song a few times myself. So, Toni Braxton, Unbreak My Heart, Marvin Gaye, Let's Get It On, and Kenny Loggins, Danny's song. I hope this resonated, guy. You know, the next video I do, I'm putting all the cards out except for the advice before I even read them, because I read energy. I don't read tarot so much. I know their meanings, but I read the energies. And I sit here and I'm trying to do like other readers and read the cards. And then when I get them all out there, it becomes so apparent to me, where before it was confusing. So if you're a cross watcher, you'll see me do it a little different in the next one. Okay. I love you guys. Namaste. If you would like to book your own personal private reading, everything you need is in the description box below. And I will see you soon.